Hi, I'm Jerry Carter with the Sierra Crest Business Law Group. We guide small business owners over rocky legal terrain so they can protect and grow their companies. What I want to talk about today is that I get questions from business owners who have partners who think that they may have a problem with their partnership. And sometimes the owners want to know if they can fire their partner. They want to know if they can break up with their partner, if they can expel their partner from the business, or buy their partner out. And all of those questions, I think, come into the category of what do you do when you have, or you think you might have a problem in your business partnership. And so I'd like to talk about what I personally would do and what I recommend to my clients that they do about that kind of a situation with a business partner. The first thing that I have to recommend is that you make a decision to act now instead of later. One thing all business partnership problems have in common is that they don't age well. They go from fairly okay to fairly bad to worse, and sometimes in a hurry. And what you need to understand as a business owner is that the sooner in the process you take charge, take control, the more control you're going to have, the more options you're going to have, and the less expensive those options will be. Even when it comes to legal options, sooner is always better. So number one is make a decision to act now instead of later. Number two is you need to assess what the situation is. Partnership problems come in some fairly standard flavors. One type of partnership problem is where a partner is outright taking from the business, taking clients, taking customers, taking money out of the business, taking equipment or supplies without and trying to hide that from the other partner. Okay, you know you got a problem when that happens. Another type of business partner problem is when one of the partners is self-dealing with the company. Self-dealing is a legal term that basically describes a situation where your partner is doing business with your business on his or her terms, maybe directly or through some other side company that they've got. But basically, instead of having your partner on one side of the table and your business on the other side of the table, your partner is on the same side of the table working out deals that disadvantage the company. That would be how I would describe self-dealing. Another type of business partner problem is where your partner is taking business opportunities that belong to your business and funneling them to some side business. This is another form of stealing, unless you've agreed that that's okay already. An additional type of business partner problem that we see sometimes is where one of the partners sees that the other partner is not carrying his or her weight. They may not be giving an equal amount of time and attention to the business. They may not be doing their job very well. They may be doing a substandard job on behalf of the business, or some other thing may be happening where they don't think that they're equally yoked. Another type of problem that we see in businesses from time to time is where one of the partners is trying to squeeze the other partner out of the business. Sometimes that's also referred to as a freeze out. Some of the hallmarks of a squeeze out or a freeze out are when one of the partners is controlling the company and limits your access to information about the financial status of the company and the transactions that the company is dealing in. The freezing out partner may also be avoiding a meeting of shareholders or a meeting of the members in an effort to keep you from being able to exercise your rights in the partnership. Relatedly, a controlling partner might cut or reduce your compensation in a way that is not evenly felt among all the partners or by you personally. So those are some things to look out for, that they may be part of a larger effort at a freeze out or a squeeze out. And then the last kind of partnership problem that we see involves a deadlock. It's basically where two partners may be well-meaning and may both be doing their job, but they have serious disagreements that prevent them from making a decision to move the business forward. And a deadlock in that circumstance can inflict a lot of harm on the business. So those are things that you might want to assess in terms of which of those are you suspecting, or which of those are you experiencing in your business. After assessing, the next step I would recommend that you take is that you consult with a serious business law attorney. A lot of times when the problem in the partnership is a lack of information, the partner who is perceiving a problem doesn't do himself or herself any favors by staying in the dark. That's the time when you need to seek out the advice and assistance from somebody else who's knowledgeable, such as an experienced business attorney. There are a lot of things that a business attorney can do for you and with you. The business attorney can bring an outside perspective and a knowledgeable perspective to your problem. Sometimes a business owner may get a little bit lost in the weeds because the business owner is in the forest, cutting down trees or whatever, but would benefit from a higher level view, such as someone who's in a helicopter or a plane above the forest who can see the broader outline. And so the importance of perspective is very high in situations like this. Another thing an attorney can do is help you understand what your agreement with your partner really is. The agreement is going to be a mix of the things that you've written down with your partner, perhaps in a partnership agreement or operating agreement or shareholder agreement. And also it will be a mix of those written agreements plus what the background legal principles are. And those legal principles can play an important part in knowing what your rights and responsibilities are. And so the attorney can help you understand your agreement plus understand what your rights and responsibilities in the situation are. A business attorney can help you understand what your solutions are or your potential solutions are. The solutions will come in several categories. One would be a potential negotiated solution that you might achieve with your partner. Another would be a solution that you could achieve through your voting rights and your rights in the company without necessarily even needing to negotiate. The last category of potential solutions would fall under the category of legal action or the threat of legal action. That's a serious step that you definitely want to be talking with an attorney about to know what is available and what that would look like in your life and in your business. Now, recall we talked about an approach to dealing with business problems, and we began by making a decision to act now. Second, by assessing what the situation and problem is in your business. Third, by consulting with an experienced business attorney. The last thing that I would do as part of this process, and it kind of brings us full circle, is after you've assessed and strategized with your attorney, it's time to execute. And just like you made a decision earlier to act now, you need to make a decision to execute now, because the same universal laws are going to apply, which are that the sooner you take control of the situation, the more control you're going to have, the less expensive it's going to be, and the more options you're going to have, and more potential good outcomes that you'll have. The longer you wait, the more those things get constricted, sometimes without you even knowing. And so I would invite you, if you have specific questions about your business and your business partner and any of the things that we've discussed today, please make a decision for yourself and for your business to come talk to us about those questions. Ask the questions, and let's have a meaningful discussion about what solutions are available to you. Thank you.